Hey, what's up, guys? I was recently asked, how did the rich get richer during the pandemic? I think we had 29 new billionaires, and their wealth increased by a few trillion dollars, while American family wealth decreased by about 6 trillion. 46 million people lost their jobs, things like that. And I basically said it comes from the fact that when there's a sort of a mass event. Um, you know, the reaction to what occurs is as important as the event itself. We had a virus, and there's no doubt about the fact that there was a real virus taking people out. But the reaction was, you saw major shifts in government policy, $1 trillion being written, in wealth being sent out by the Treasury, by people like Steve Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, who himself is worth about 300 million. Big checks they were writing to their friends for massive amounts of financing to save their companies, and boosted their stock prices, and it also led to government action that boosted the stock market big time after it crashed. So, if you were a person that just sort of didn't freak out and didn't allow the environment to freeze you up, what happened is that, the millionaires and billionaires and business owners that, really operate on a high level, multi-million dollar business owners, they tend to just sort of shift and move. Business owners have a mindset of where they just sort of adjust to changing circumstances. Like if it starts raining, they get an umbrella. If it gets cold, you put on a coat. If it gets hot, you take off your jacket. They adjust, and I think that unfortunately, some of us didn't know how to adjust, and I'm not even really blaming one side or the other on this. I'll just say that what the adjusters did as investors, for example, is when the stocks all were half price, they bought all the stocks. So when the stocks went back up to full price, they made a massive profit. Like that right there was a huge part of the wealth transfer. Also in terms of business, a lot of the businesses that operate online, they take advantage of of the ability to make money, from home, or people working from home. Those companies made a ton of money. So it wasn't really so much a death of the economy as much as it was also partly a shift of the economy. It was like a big tsunami that just shifted all the wealth from one direction to the other. And what I have always argued is I've always told people to be careful, but I've always told them, just understand this is a game, that there are people that are playing the game and there are people that are pawns in the game. And I feel the media is playing the game. The media made a lot of money. CNN and MSNBC and Fox News, they all make billions of dollars from the way they report the news, the angles that they spin onto you. And what happens is that this mind control affects how you live your life. It affects what you do. It affects how you operate on a day-to-day basis. And as a result of that, you're frozen at home, not doing anything, not moving forward, not able to take advantage of any of this, and they're getting rich. So I'm not telling people that you're stupid or anything like that. This is not what that's about. It's really about sort of talking about what I was seeing. I never thought the world was coming to an end. I do believe that there's going to be a second wave, but less than 0.1% of the population is actually going to die. Because I look at the data, and the CDC data, according to the CDC, this is the data that the government leans on. I think there's a 1 in 142 chance of catching the virus, and a 1 in 2,777 chance of dying from it. Now those numbers might change, but that's what the numbers are right now, and that's what. And I don't really know if it makes sense to freeze up your entire life to never see your grandchildren or your children. So they got grandparents out here that are scared to see their grandkids and are going to die without seeing their grandchildren ever again. I don't know if it's worth giving all that up for something that has a 1 in 2,777 chance of killing you. And if you pay attention closely to the words of the media, they talk extensively about what might happen, what could happen, what's going to happen. Because what has happened thus far has not been significant. Even when they talk about record numbers and things like that, the numbers are still very small as a percentage of the population, and most of those people that are catching the virus are not dying. So I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm really disappointed by the people that get angry because you're not panicking, because you're not living in fear. I feel bad for those people because I feel like they're prisoners in a prison that has been created in their mind. I can't live that way, and I don't think you should. And I'm gonna tell you, most millionaires and billionaires don't, because the mindset of a millionaire, billionaire, or wealthy business owner or whatever is typically that of a warrior. And a warrior knows that every day you get up and go fight, there's a chance that bad things are going to happen. There's a chance you might die on the battlefield. There's a chance that you might not win, but you fight anyway, right? So I encourage you guys, if you want to learn anything from me and get a philosophy from me, I encourage you to be a fighter. Fight for your dreams. Fight for the life you deserve. Fight for your children. Fight for your community. Fight for your rights. Fight for everything. And don't let people cause you to be frozen in fear. So that's it, guys. That's my 2 cents. By the way, tomorrow, on the 25th, we're doing Black Movie Night. We're building a Black-owned movie industry, so I'd love to invite you guys. You can come for free. We're going to watch The Black Love Blueprint on the 25th. We're going to have award-winning director Dorian Chandler join us. The Black Love Blueprint is a film created by Boyce Watkins Films. That's our film division. We are trying to create a Black-owned movie industry, and we're also supporting many Black filmmakers, not just the films that we make, but films made by other people. And we're making major deals with people like Quayle TV and others, because I believe Black people can have our own industry. So if you want to join us, you can join for free. Feel free to visit blackmovienight.net. That's blackmovienight.net. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.